everyone. Week 5. 5, yeah. Okay. So this week we are talking about our favorite McFly tour DVD, I guess you could say. Technically, I've only seen 2 of them, which are the only 2 that I have, which are Wonderland and Radioactive. So I don't really have an opinion on the other 2, which I'm sure Motion in the Ocean or The Greatest Hits would be one of my favorites because they both have Please Please. So if I had those, they might be my faves, but I don't. So yeah, okay. So out of these 2, let's see, what's the list? Ooh. I was gonna say that Radioactive was my favorite. Oh, by the way, Erica, thanks for Radioactive. I love it. And then, although now that I look at this one's got I've Got You on it, and Ultraviolet, and Silence is a Scary Sound, and Too Close for Comfort. And I really love those songs. And I Want to Hold You, and I'll Be Okay. And I really like those. Those are like my favorite oldies, but goodies. I've Got You is just like, no matter what, it's like my fave. Well, besides Please Please. And I love the fact that Danny says, for All About You, and if they're hot, give them a snog or something like that. But this one has One for the Radio, Everybody Knows, Tranny, Corrupted, POV, Falling in Love, Stargirl, That Girl, Do Ya. Alright, so now I'm coming to the conclusion now that I'm listing off basically every song on this tour, that even though I do love all of these songs, Radioactive's gonna have to be my favorite. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just because it's got some good ones. It's got Lies in the last song, and I don't know. I just love it. Also, in the documentary part or whatever, I love the fact that for Harry, they play Please Please in the background, so it's kind of got some of it. But I don't base everything off of McFly, just about Please Please. So, otherwise, I wouldn't be that very good of a fan. Also, in the documentary part for this one, I don't really remember what's in this one. I think there might be some nakedness in this. I don't really remember. But this one, I love the fact when they're like talking about Danny, and he's like, Danny Jones is highly intelligent, agile, and sexual. I think it's in that order. I'm not really sure. Anyway. But yeah, and then they're like saying that he's like half Danny were one of those 8 little monkey things. He's just right about there. Anyway, so that's basically all I have to talk about for that. In terms of my non-interesting life, since today is Monday night, I just passed my guitar final. Played Let It Be by the Beatles. There's only 2 people in my group, so we didn't really, he kind of basically just felt bad for us and said, okay, you pass. But yeah, so I just did that. School's almost over. I'm going home on Saturday, so this is the last you'll ever see of this room. I took down a poster, which that way, over there, and now my room feels so empty over there. But I still have my McFly poster up, but you just can't see it. And then also, for this week, I wanted to talk to you all about, since I didn't have much to say for this one, I wanted to talk to you about McFly Dares, since it is Brain Injury Week. So let me just pull up that information real quick. McFly Dares, Isolite, which is started by Izzy, which is Harry's girlfriend, is part of the Brain Injury Rehabilitation Trust, which is BIRT. I don't know if you're supposed to spell it out or if you're supposed to say it as a word, which would be funny because it'd be like Bert. Anyway, so my friend Lucy and then her friends Saz, Hannah, Nikki, and Jay, they set up this group called McFly Dares, and it started out as a fun way for them while they're hanging around venues and camping out and stuff. And then they heard about Tom's success on the Cube, that they wanted to raise money for the Brain Injury Rehabilitation Trust. So they looked into it, and they thought it'd be a good idea to use like their McFly Dares thing to help raise money for it. Because it all had an impact on their lives in one way or another. And then Giovanna got in touch with them on Twitter and asked if they would do specifically for Agile. And so they agreed for that. And then they've gotten people to submit dares to them for what they wish to see them do. Like the one, I remember watching a video of Jay going in to swim in the sea after the Bournemouth show. And they all wore bin bags, which, if you're not English, is a garbage bag, to the show in Nottingham. And then people donated as means of sponsoring us, much like a sponsored walk. So people like sponsor them to like do these things. So like you pay money and like they'll do like crazy stuff like that. So if you're going to the UK shows, look out for them over the summer and you can help them. But also, if you want to help them for the Eyes of Light and donating to McFly Dares, you can follow them on Twitter and ask them for more information, and I'll post like a link to go to their Twitter here. Or you can donate to, I believe, let me just whip out my phone right quick. It's going to be www.
It's 8 o'clock.
Shut up, Alex. No one asked for your opinion. Team Blackberry. Ein Moment bitte. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, so justgiving.com / is that forward or backward? / McFly Fans Unite. And I'll put the link to that down there, so if you want to donate money to McFly Dares. It's all like to go to, I should probably post like the link to the YouTube video that Izzy made it's about like her brother and like why she started the organization, because she wants to make people's eyes go alight for like people who have brain injury, such as her brother Rupert. So if you wanted to donate to that, that'd be a really nice idea too. If you, I don't know, wanted to do something different with your money instead of buying crap you don't need to go to a better cause. So yeah. So doing more deliberation on these. I was thinking, taking into account of how they both look, or how they all look in these. Now, Wonderland, we have a long-haired Tom, semi-long hair, you know, whatever, like darker brown hair. I don't think this has anything fancy in it. We got a straight-haired Danny wearing his cute little leather jacket that he loves so much. What else we got? We got cute little Dougie, his purple hair, you know, his little lip ring or nose ring? Lip ring, I think it is, yeah. Got his lip ring. And then we got Harry, who's looking pretty good. He doesn't really have many different hairstyles. He does not have them all in this. He's got like a little spiky thing up in there. And then for this, Harry's got shorter hair. He wasn't bald for this, I don't think. No, he wasn't. He's got hair. Dougie, his headband phase. Gotta love the headbands. So that's what makes it tough. Danny with his cute little curls, and then Tom with the long hair, which I absolutely adore. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to say this is my favorite, even though I do love Danny's straight hair with his cute little leather jacket and Dougie's purple hair. I don't know, I just love like their energy in this one. It's more like, oh yes! And then I love the flying stage. You know what? Yeah, I love this one. Enough deliberation. I love this one, and I love this one. This one just a little bit more. This one I feel like the set list is just a little bit better than this one, because this one's got kind of like some songs where I'm like, okay, next song. But I do like the fact that Tom plays. She falls asleep in this on piano. He's yes. Although, if I went to see any of them, I probably would be extremely happy. Alright, see you later, guys.